This essay is called A Celebration of Life. Enjoy. Life is a fascinating process. We experience things all around us, and sometimes it is too much to take in. I have felt this before. I have felt as though I don't know what to do with everything around me, with all of the stimuli and all of the events occurring, and how there is so much. I don't always know what to do, though I often enjoy it. I enjoy experiencing life itself and all that remains unadulterated and raw, allowing me to understand a deeper experience of life. It's so much to take in sometimes. It's a lot. I don't always know what to do with it, both the good and the bad and the powerful, but I experience it, allowing myself to feel it, to feel what I feel, and not be overwhelmed by it, but to take it all in, to experience it fully, honestly. In that way, life really is unexpected. It's unpredictable. We don't know what will happen. There is the propensity and occurrence of suffering, but suffering is not the only mode in which people exist. There is also extreme joy and the beauty of contentment. Life can be lived in a multitude of ways, and this allows for a variety of human expression and experience, something that I think is very valuable. If someone had asked me where they thought that I would be in 10 years ago, I'm not sure what I would have told them. At that time, I would have just wanted to have my mental illness under control, to not feel so overwhelmed by the way in which my mental illness was taking over my life and making me suffer a lot. But I have overcome all of that. I have overcome the negative aspects of my past. While this doesn't mean that it doesn't still affect me sometimes, and that it doesn't still hurt, I know that I have overcome a lot, and I have come very far in life. I'm not the same person. Not only am I in a new decade of my life, my 30s, literally living in my 30s now, I have also learned a lot, and I have slowly taken on my wisdom that I learned from time and experience. I'm not a kid anymore then, and in that way I experience the world deeply, with new responsibilities, new purposes. I don't know where my life is going to go, I don't know where I will be in another 10 years, but life is very short, and we must make the best of it, do what we can, and live fully. There is a lot to gain out of life, to get out of even the most difficult moments. And I want to be able to live all of that as fully as I can. I know it's a gift. More and more, I have learned not to have any expectations about life, not to expect it to be a certain thing, but to go with the flow, and take my own journey. This is my life. I have to decide what I care about and what is important to me. Today, then, I turn 32. I can't believe that this day has come, but I believe that it is a good thing, to be able to age in such a way as to appreciate what you have experienced in life. I appreciate the things that I have learned, and while I can't believe it, I know that it is good, that I have come this far, and that I definitely am not the same person, and how great that is. I've grown. So today, I celebrate life. I celebrate the beautiful things and the hard lessons. I hope that I can continue to grow as a person, and can learn new things, and apply new skills. It is really hard to believe that I am still here sometimes because of what I've been through in life, and how there were times where I didn't know that I would be able to get through. In that way, life is such an unbelievable gift because we experience things that are fleeting, and there is no guarantee on how long we will be here. And yet I have made it this far nonetheless, and I am very glad that I have made it this far. There were times where I didn't think that I would. It gives me hope. There were times where I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to overcome certain difficulties in my life, and yet I'm here. And I know that I will continue to overcome the things that may cause me difficulty. I will continue to grow. Certainly life is not easy for anyone. We all confront our own conflicts and demons. I have definitely struggled, and I've had to learn a lot about how to more easily adjust and adapt to my situation. Mental illness has been a huge component in some of my difficulties, because my mood can be so complicated sometimes to navigate, and I don't always know why I am feeling what I'm feeling. I just know that I am, and I have to be able to overcome it somehow. But even in those difficult moments, I do find a way through, and that might be because of persistence and resilience, but I nonetheless do what I need to. I push through. There have been times where I didn't think I would be able to push through, and there have been times where I've been concerned for people in my life who I hoped would not suffer too much in their trials and struggles. But I feel as though we made it through, and do what we need to do, and we survive. There are many things to enjoy in life that come from us being able to overcome difficult things. We learn a lot through adversity, and we become better people. We grow. The reality is, I don't know the experience of the people around me and what they go through, how they experience life. I don't know their perspective, yet I feel as though I can be empathetic and understand some of what they go through. I can be compassionate, and so while I don't know what everyone goes through around me, including the ones closest to me, I know that I can nonetheless be supportive and loving and be a listening ear. Nonetheless, even though compassion is a part of the picture, there is also a deep inherent mystery to it all, huge aspects of life that are unknown and that we can't always predict. Everything from our minds to the universe are unknown, such a grand mystery to behold. Thus, what it means to be human and to relate to other people is very much a mystery, and it doesn't always make sense. We don't always know what to do with it. We don't always know what to do with the world itself, spinning the way that it does, continuing along no matter what. And it being such a strange place sometimes. But I have slowly come to learn to appreciate the beauty in such a mystery, allowing myself to let the unknown nature of things wash over me, and help me see the world in a rich way. It is tough sometimes navigating it, but I am more comfortable with it, especially because I have been through it for so long. This doesn't mean that life suddenly becomes easy or that we don't have our struggles, but what I hope is that it helps me understand the world better, and help me understand myself, perhaps in ways that I didn't before. It's always a learning experience, discovering who we are. I have come to appreciate that mystery and to not doubt it, to not try to change it all the time, but to accept it as it is. Part of it then means that even though I am inquisitive, there are aspects of life that is okay that I don't know about. Why I am here, what anyone is doing here, we don't really know. It is definitely a powerful thing and we will not know the answer sometimes. But it is nonetheless a beautiful picture, and we see that mystery play out in such a profound way. And there is beauty there. There is beauty in sometimes not knowing, in just allowing yourself to exist in the moment and be present, and not try to solve any bigger picture, or feel as though you have to understand all of it. Giving myself that space has definitely helped me a lot in my life for appreciating the nuances and subtleties of life, and all of the things that I may never know about. There is a lot that I will never know, but that is okay. I feel as though I will make it through and see the beauty in life and how that will be enough. It is enough. It is a celebration of life.